I've just hit the jackpot, haven't I? So there's a group, and I like the group. And then when I go in and have a look at each individual member, I like them too. And then I look at the subunits, and they all seem to do different things. And yeah, I really just feel like I've hit the jackpot right now. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Herrera here. I hope that you're all well. Now that I'm done with my slight detour, I am back to the subunits. Okay, so this is D&E. This is the subunit. Okay, so I know I really love those beautiful vocals, but really, this is the one that I'm most excited about because I love these two guys so much. And yeah, I just know this is gonna like really appeal to me because they're gonna have the vocals, they're gonna have the rapping, they're gonna have the look and the dancing. I know I'm in for a right treat. So this is my reaction to Danger, Bout You, Growing Pains, and then I thought I would just watch the 10th anniversary medley as well. I thought that would be quite nice. Not entirely sure what songs are included in that. I'm hoping that some of these are in that as well. But yeah, lots of you have been bigging these guys up, and I know exactly why, but you know, let's just have the proof. They haven't even started singing yet, and I love it already. Tell me why that is. What is it about these two together, eh? Look at these outfits. Can we just appreciate that body? I know that Hyukjae has really worked hard for that body, I am told. But that little waist in that white jumper, this. Right, I'm gonna stop rewinding now, okay? Oh. Who says that they're getting old? I clearly haven't seen this. They're very experimental, aren't they? I'm getting the feeling that D&E is going to be that subunit that's just going to experiment with styles in terms of vocals as well as music styles and visuals as well. Like this is really just in your face. And as I said, like who actually says that these guys are getting old? Because they really aren't. They're just reinventing themselves. And this is just so interesting because this could easily rival, and I know I've only seen 124 of this, but this could easily rival some of the younger groups that are out there because they've got everything. Like they're ticking all the boxes. And actually, like that, this sort of age is appealing to me so much more. They're just a little bit more sure of themselves, and I quite like that. And you can see that. You can't, I think naturally, as a young person, you can't have that. Very few people have that naturally. And it is just with age that you get to this point. Do any of them actually have tattoos? I mean, like, they look amazing with these fake tattoo things. my mind, I'm comparing this to a group that has quite a lot of members that kind of do this style a lot, especially for their title tracks. And I'm thinking, like, this is just two people. And this is what I found with Cry as well, that they, even though it's three of them, they sound like a big, massive group. And even though these are just two, they sound like a big, massive group. Like, this is very built up for just two people. So it's really not just two people, is it? They're two incredibly talented people. Like, wow. That is very interesting. So you don't get that very often where I actually had to look as to where they went, because if you see this bit here, if you're going to have a dance break, you'd expect the two of them to be in the center and for the camera to be focusing exactly on them. But in this moment, I had to look for them. I was like, where do they go? And actually, that's really interesting because they've given the stage to the dance, to the choreography, rather than to themselves. I think that really says a lot about an artist. They're so sure of themselves. They're so sure of this entire scene that they've created, the whole choreography. And it's ensemble work, isn't it? It's not just them. It is the two of them together, the musicians, the I don't know, like the art directors, the choreographers, everything together is making this subunit, and that's really interesting. They are going to be absolutely killer, aren't they? I am just 100% preparing myself. This is such a summer tune. Oh, why? Sorry, that must have been really loud. Does he need to look that good? And before we go into this bit, just when I have completely convinced myself that I prefer Anouk as a singer, I just think I'm about to change my mind. There is something about the way a person moves, and I think it's because like dance has always been my first love. But like face-wise, like there are people that are attractive, but sometimes it's the way that somebody moves that makes them so much more attractive to me. And there is just something about the way that Enyaq moves that I just cannot get enough of, man. What a catchy song. That is going to be stuck in my head all day. I've just hit the jackpot, haven't I? So there's a group, and I like the group. And then when I go in and have a look at each individual member, I like them too. And then I look at the subunits and they all seem to do different things. And yeah, I really just feel like I've hit the jackpot right now. Oh no, she's taken, lads. I love that. He looks amazing in red. What a tease. Does Jonghae have an accent, or is that just his voice? I'm just feeling like he's pronouncing things very differently to like how I've heard them previously. I know he's got a very specific sound. I love that. That's like a, I don't even know what to call that. That was like an anti-chorus. They like flipped the vocals. I love it. Wow. Look at this choreography. Their energy together is just so good. I just think what a perfect fit. That it's so good that they decided, for whatever reason, to come together and create a subunit because they are great dancers, right? Vocals, I don't even need to go there because like we've got an amazing rapper and actually they can both kind of do that as well. And we've got amazing singers as well. Visually, they're both quite striking to look at. And when you bring that all together and creatively, like, is this them actually creating these songs as well? Did they write these songs and produce them? Because yeah, I think it says a lot about their vibrant personalities. Wow. As expected, totally different sound, style.
차가운 네 밤거리도 가슴 아픈 발걸음도 언젠가는 지나가겠지 미치도록 우리 사랑했던 기억들도 다 천천히 흘러 또 내려가 시간에 못 이겨 잊혀지겠지.
He's so versatile, Donghae, and his voice and his look. Everything about that man is so versatile. Like honestly, he just changes depending on the mood of the song. The vocals coming into this were just
차가운 네 밤거리도 가슴 아픈 발걸음도 언젠가는 지나가겠지 미치도록 우리 사랑했던 기억들도 다 천천히 흘러 또 내려가 시간에 못 이겨 잊혀지겠지 다쳐버린 너의 마음속으로 찾아가 봐도 아무도 없는 이 방에서 이미 깨져버린
literally have nothing to say. This is just an absolute, like, complete contrast to what I've just witnessed.
너로 꽉 찼던 생각들 너로 꽉 찼던 생각들조차 귀찮다는 듯이 나를 밀어내 시계바늘들을 쫓아 시간 따라가다 떠나가는 너를 발견해 지금 나는 너무 급해 넌 달려가는 급행 익스프레스처럼 매일 발걸음을 보채 추억의 굴복해 이젠 우리들은 그저 낙서 가득한 나가버린 공채 잃어버린 나의 기억 속으로 찾아가 봐도 이젠 널 볼 수가 없었어 이미 사라져버린 우리의 시간을 발견해서 아파서 그래도 너는 나만큼 더 아프지 않게 매일 바랄 수 없이도 너는 나만큼 기억하지 않게 나보다 괜찮길 바래 오늘 내일도
Don't you think that this could actually have been a Super Junior song? Like, I'm not taking this away from them. This is fantastic, even with the two of them. But I could actually really see this as a group song. And how do they do that? What is that even called? This quality to be able to make yourself more than what you are. So, how is that two of them? That sounds like a whole group. That's a group song.
오늘도 내려놔 잊혀지나 봐잘 보이진 않나 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 시간이 다 됐나 봐
Lyrically, that was the best part of the song. That literally, it just went all the way up my spine, that did.
4, 2, 3, 4, 5 오늘도 내려놔 잊혀지나 봐잘 보이진 않나 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 시간이 다 됐나 봐 그래도 너는 나만큼 더 아프지 않게 매일 바랄 수 없이도 너는 나만큼 기억하지 않게 나보다 괜찮길 바래 오늘 내일도
Isn't it interesting how, I mean, this is just an absolute heartbreak song, isn't it? But isn't it interesting that you go through experiences in life and at that very moment, you really don't know how you're ever going to be able to move on from that. Um, but time really does like help. I don't know if it ever really fully heals you, but it really does help to, I don't know, give you perspective and to be able, like, just reflect on how time, changes, how you grow from situations like that as well. And wow, what an absolute beautiful song, and what a shocker of a song as well. Um, I'm really, really genuinely taken aback by that, I have to say, because as much as I loved the first two songs, I think I wasn't really expecting for this song. As I said, I could easily hear that and think that that was a Super Junior song and not a D&E song. The whole music video, I appreciate that they tried to keep it slightly light and even had choreography in it. Um, the whole rewinding of the story, her giving back the ring, and they're like what, having some counseling or something. Um, it's just really interesting the kind of frame of mind you have to be in to write something like this. Somebody has to have gone through some real, real serious heartbreak. Lucky I listened to that. Oh. I really don't want to be that person. This is such a special song, but I'm literally just questioning, are they going to take those jackets off in a minute? All the possibilities. This song has such a nice vibe. Literally such a summer song. This man is glowing, like he's hurting my eyes. I'm only laughing because I'm just like, how can I love people this much? I like barely know them, but I really love them. Okay, shh, don't tell anyone. What has happened to me? Ah, yes. That choreography is too cute.
조금 더 좁히면 사정거리야 터져 걸려버린 초식동물 난 이미 손쓰기엔 시간 없어 뿜뿜 벗어나 보기엔 이미 너는 뿜뿜뿜 위험한 걸 알지만 나는 이미 yeah 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 Wake up, check up, ready into 내게 더
It's crazy because they're the same person, but they're not. Because I feel like Hyukjae he's originally a rapper, and then he's worked on his vocals and then become this amazing singer. And D&E is that singer who's then worked and become this rapper. And they're just like, they're the same, but they're not the same. And like visually as well, they just put on a leather jacket and they have a totally different look to the trench coats they were wearing earlier. Oh, very clubby. The budget for this video alone looks massive.
새까맣게 물든 nighttime 너를 비추는 limelight 머리부터 헤어스타일에 눈을 못 떼겠어 half
I just love him so much.
새까맣게 물든 nighttime 너를 비추는 limelight 머리부터 헤어스타일에 눈을 못 떼겠어 half
It's just so sexy.
너의 eyeline 너라붙은 남자들 살지나 내게 close up 내가 볼 정도의 너 두 눈에 그녀를 원해 real love 알려줘 what is love 내게 속삭이지만 입을 맞춰 right I'll give you anything I'll take you anywhere 잠깐이겠지만 let's roll Hey, you know I'm so bad I don't mind I don't mind Oh baby I don't care 다른 맘 아마 날 slowing back like me
I honestly don't even know what to say at this point. Like, these two men are just everything that I've ever needed and ever wanted.
Yeah, girl. Girls looking bad like me. Hey. 날 왜냐면 즐겨.
You can see that dancing is such an important part to them and them coming together. You strut your stuff. Honestly, the production of this video is just crazy. Wow. You know what? Oh, there is more. For a minute, I thought that was it.
하나 둘 셋. Welcome to the super show. Let's go. My name is 동해. Let's party tonight. 어서 오십시오. 그대 마음에 불을 질러. 내가 원조 여자 킬러. 문자 썼다 지웠다가 썼다 지웠다가 하게 확 꼬셔볼라. 밤에 잠 못 자게 미치도록 해만두지 않아. 나를 말릴 생각하지 마라. 그러다가 다친다. 받았어 밤새도록 달릴까. 누굴 내 맘대로 밤새 불을 지를까. One, two, three, me too. Bump it down. International, baby. One, two, three, let's go. 내가 걷다 하면 나 외쳐 오빠 오빠. Tokyo, London, New York, party 오빠 오빠. So cool, party like a superstar. 이쁜 니들 다 모여라 넌 나 오빠 오빠.
These two are all about, like, oh wait, behind the scenes too. I am just too keen for this to end, clearly. Cuties. They are just so fun. I think like this combination of the two of them is just about like letting loose and just being a little bit like wild, really enjoying like music, um, changing things up, like challenging yourself, not just like putting things out that are good or that the audience expect. It is about like shocking people and pushing themselves. So where you'd expect, I think, a lot of these songs, suddenly they throw something in like Growing Pains, which really does just. I mean, that really shocked me, surprisingly, even though I know that they're all Super Junior, are all amazing vocalists. But however, this subunit, I just had a whole other thought about them, which has been changed and smashed and thrown in the bin already. And this is like what one reaction video for like what 20 minutes, 30 minutes maybe. Um, I am loving them, and I can tell that they are going to be my favorite subunit. And it's weird because this 10th anniversary medley, I mean, I've this is my first like listen to them, but I feel like I've known them this whole time, and it's really strange because I felt really proud watching this and seeing how they've grown and how they're them performing the medley of these songs. They just seemed even more confident in what they were doing and how they were presenting it. And even though, like, yeah, this is my first viewing of anything or listening of any of their stuff, so it's interesting that I feel that way. Tell me about D&E. What songs are your favorites? What else should I be listening to? What do you think I'll like? What other styles have they tried? They just seem to do so much. I'm really, really looking forward to it. I can already see like lots of recommendations and stuff. Um, yeah, thank you so much for joining me for that reaction. I hope that you enjoyed it. Please do subscribe to my channel for lots more content. Like the video if you liked it, of course. And until I see you next time, take care, stay safe, bye.